How's it going, everybody? Shank, here to bring you another fun-filled episode of One Piece Chapter Review 1138, titled Harley, which obviously we can infer it's the Harley text. But this chapter, finally we get a nice big lore drop from Mr. Oda himself, and of course with the cover page, whatever, for Yamato, we actually get more knowledge of what's going on there in Wano. So, if you don't mind, let us continue. Like I said, chapter 1138, titled Harley. And as we get to see here, who has been the one taking these people, robbing them, and basically enslaving them to do other stuff for him, which would make sense why the builder guy disappeared. This guy needed someone to build a fucking little base for him, so there's that. Obviously it was who's hideout. Couldn't have noticed by the fucking building, right? But then we cut back to Loki. Loki resists the God Knights, but he's obviously panting and bleeding from all the hits he's endured. You look just like the red hair. Are you really a different person? And he looks back at him in disgust, basically. Behave yourself, insolent. You don't need to know anything. Alright, but a great pirate and a Tenryubito, an antithesis of this world. It's obvious. Having the same face must seem strange to you. That pirate is my younger twin brother, the one I was separated from. Once he returned to the Holy Land, but it seemed he has taken a liking to this filthy world. Return? I see. And my anger towards this lineage only grows. Two brothers both despised by me. How amusing, isn't it? You'll see. When I break free from these chains. You know this is right. I witnessed my friend's fate, and you will bear this burden. Are you threatening me? Commander, don't. How annoying. I wouldn't even have to dirty my own hands. And as we see, his fucking devil fruit sword motherfucking thing. Cerberus. Isn't that right? And then you just see Loki freaking out like, oh shit. This thing's actually, what the hell? And then, yeah, it's fucking Cerberus, bro. Like, yo, that's not fair. And again, and we did have a reference to this from fucking, what's his name? Spandam or whatever, from Enel's lobby. Ugh. What the hell is that? And then you see the fucking swords come out of its mouth, which that definitely makes it way more fucking terrifying that it's able to pop out blades, which that's not normally what it would do. You'd probably just turn into a fucking Cerberus or hybrid, whatever. But because it's a sword, it still has the fucking aspects of a sword. That's my sword. What the hell? What is that? What's up with that beast? And you just see him going growling and shit. And they're fucking lunging at him and shit. It's like, oh my god. Commander, let's hide our presence. We're leaving. Scramble. And then you just see him fucking, they dip out, and that fucking thing is huge, my guy. Look at this fucking thing. What? Whoosh. Return. And you see him kind of returning it like a fucking Pokeball. If you manage to survive, come and kill me anytime you wish. I will fight you when that time comes. And you see him just like, oi, oi. You gotta be kidding me. And then the fucking dog's coming at him full force. If that thing hits me, I'm screwed. Damn that Tenryubito. Bastard! He gets fucking stabbed by 3 fucking giant swords. Jesus Christ, dude. Taking control of the warriors will be difficult. Let's start with their children. Summon another one. Understood. Who should I call? That. I just realized they're gonna summon another fucking God's Knight. Oh no. Back at the castle. That was, I'm sure of it. It was the red hair. Liar! Do you really think Shanks would attack you for no reason? If that's true, it's true. There's no way it could have been anyone else. The red hair has come to visit Elbath many times. But Shanks is super cool. What if this guy just looks like him? We freaked out, but why the hell would he be inside the castle? But the red hair came to Elbath, right? It wouldn't be strange if he was still around. But if you guys are really telling the truth, there's no way that was Shanks. Shanks is a chill, laid-back guy. He would never do something so senseless. Such confidence, huh? Of course. And you, Nami, you'd be mad too if someone talked bad about Melmir, right? It's Bellamir. So they looked alike, huh? So they look exactly alike, or maybe even brothers. Shanks could have a brother, but I never asked about his family. It seems like he was raised on a pirate ship. I guess his family was Roger and Rayleigh, and all the Roger pirates too, except Buggy, which is just fucking getting fucking side shots out of nowhere. Frankie's side, and also we do get to see that the guy that was drinking with Crocus is approaching the castle, so we get a nice little interaction from them soon. Next up, Frankie's side. All of this is a treasure tree? Damn. Sorry, Adam. Scars my ass. Whoa, but is it really that expensive out here? Maybe I should start selling it too. Don't encourage me, Ripley. Saul gave me a whole lecture saying, "It's a sacred tree. Don't go cutting it down, you hear me?" You nailed the impression. But if we're to steal from the giants, we'd have to carry everything. And that would cost a fortune. What's that? It's a mural. These were scribbles made from children from the ancient times. They were engraved into the petrified bark, and today, due to the historical value, they are considered a national cultural heritage. Those scribbles over there? And then he fucking books it over there. It is estimated that this painting was made between 900 to 800 years ago. If that estimate's correct, then that comes exactly from the Void Century. What? Then we should show this to Robin. Let's talk to her later. And we cut and see more of it. But these scribbles are from Elbath. Strange. Not all of them seem to be giants. So within the history of Elbath, we have already waged war against other races. But as far as I know, we've never allied with them. This whole thing might just be the child's dream. Or, might just be, a dream, might just be a child's dream. Yeah, that doesn't make fucking sense. Might just be a child's dream, honestly, that's what it should say. Walrus School. We're in class, listen up. Quack. I mean, obviously this part's kind of really quick, but they kind of go from that to the fucking owl thing, so I don't know, I guess we're just seeing Colin over here enjoying his fucking time in class. This is Harley? This is Harley? That's right. What an old and giant book. Wow, it's full of dust. Many myths in Elbath were created based on these texts, and their interpretation are all fragmented. Cough, cough. And so, each warrior of Elbath believes in a different version of the sun god, each with a different personality. Cool, right? Can I read it? Of course, dear Shishi. The story is divided into 3 chapters, and the third world, it's said to be present. The story is divided into 3 chapters, and the third world is said to be the present world. In other words, what is about to happen, quietly, Nika's legend is told all over the world. What they all have in common is that he always appears laughing and doing this. The whole like, dung dung dung, whatever. And laughing and shit. Huh. I'm reading. It's okay. The first world. There was fire upon the earth. Humanity. And then we finally get this beautiful visual. I'm gonna put a colored version so y'all can see it, but this is fucking amazing. The first world. There was fire upon the earth. Humanity succumbed to desire and touched to the forbidden sun. The slaves made a wish, and the god of the sun appeared. But the god of the earth became enraged, and alongside the serpent of hell, enveloped the world in death and darkness. They could never meet again. The second world. There was a breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent 4 demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. The people of the half-moon dreamed. People of the moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun, and then ascended to divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. They could never meet again. The third world, currently the present. There was a void upon the chaos. The unbidden shadows remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon. The god of the sun dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun will return, and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. It's like beautiful. Like, we see everything in this fucking panel. So obviously everybody is kind of agreeing, right, that this person here on the left is Emu. Looks exactly like it. Look, you even got fucking Nika right there. You have a giant. You have the Iron Giant right there, right next to him. It looks like these are the Minks. The Kuja clan, the Wano, Fishmen, because you even got whatchamacallit, a representation of Shirahoshi, some other giants, the Tontara right here, right next to the mermaid people, and then you got a Laboon-sized fucking character. You have the Skypeans, the Shandians, I should say. And you can also see where it basically was, they were slaves, right? They built this ancient kingdom. You even have, Noah's Ark, the moon. So this must be Uranus, if some are taking that to what it could be. This would be Uranus right here. This would be Pluton. And some are saying this is just the sea beasts, the sea kings. But yeah, one thing I wanted to bring up before we end this off, it's a little bit interesting from last chapter, right? Some theorizing has gone on, and I kind of agree a little bit more with it now, thinking about it. Isn't it kind of funny that Ja Rule has the same sword embedded in him that we see King Harold wielding in his photo, right? So some are speculating maybe we're being duped by Ja Rule and obviously lied. Theory going around is that, well, guess what? Loki was actually innocent, and Ja Rule was the one that killed King Harold. Because there's a few things that don't make sense here. Obviously, Ja Rule being one of the surviving people that got out of that castle, out of all the other bodies and other giants that were in there, ancient giants too. You don't actually see their bodies, you only see the skulls. And for whatever reason, Loki and Ja Rule are the only ones that made it out of that castle. Obviously, we have a time gap between 14 years ago where King Harold died, and then 6 years ago when Loki was imprisoned and unchained to the tree. So you have a gap of, 8 years. It doesn't make sense that Loki was just doing whatever he wanted, right? And then if you go back more than that, you also have Lola's interaction with Loki. So it's like, I don't think he was actually bad, but because of the stigma towards Big Mom, he was shunned for even liking her. Granted, she also did decline him, but I don't know, guys. I feel like Ja Rule was probably not the all nice, kind giant that we think it is, that we think he is, because there has to be some connection to the fact that the God's Knights were able to teleport right into the castle. The only time we've seen them been able to teleport is Saturn. Saint Saturn was on Egghead. Then he was able to summon the other Gorosei. What if someone who's affiliated with the world government or the Celestial Dragons was actually the one that invited them over and helped attack King Harold, right? Because again, they did say this destruction on here was just monumental. Why is it? Or it really could have been Figurlin Garland that was the one that last got on there, but because it's just embodied, I guess the position of the leader of the Holy Knights has the ability to summon, right? So, oh man, it is about to get fucking crazy. But yeah, my theory is going on about King Harold was duped and betrayed by Ja Rule, and Ja Rule actually was against the whole peace-loving mentality of Harold, that he basically formed a coup and betrayed one of his own, right? I could definitely see that being the case, but yeah, that's what we got going on so far. With that being said, this has been this next chapter. I don't think there's a break next week. I guess we'll find out, but yeah, it's starting to pick up. So, with that being said, Shinigami signing out. Yo, good night, good evening, and good morning. And we'll see you next time. Bye.